2019 Chevy Blazer with a 3.6. Came in with failure of the coolant temperature sensor, which is this little booger right here. So the customer opted to also replace the thermostat, since you have to get so far down into the motor to replace it. So for those of you who don't know, and let me see if I can get some light on there. Yeah, there we go. Well, can't there. See that little tiny hole right there? That is where that creature resides, right beside of the hole for your thermostat housing. So if you're going to change one of these, I recommend you go ahead and do the thermostat while you're at it. And then you can get you a 15mm crow's foot, get down in there and remove that thing quite easily. Your thermostat housing is held in by a 10mm. And this kit comes with a new pipe, bought it at O'Reilly's. Here's the part number, 86021, complete replacement part. One thing you do want to make note of when you're trying to get this pipe out is right there is a 10mm bolt that goes into the side of the block, right down, there we go, there, in that block right there. And you have to get down in there. I used a 1/4-inch ratchet and socket to take it out. You also have to take your fuel rail out to get your thermostat housing off. And I saw a lot of videos on how to pull these out and talking about using special tools. Well, my special tool was a tire iron cut off at the end, and I literally, there was a bolt in here that holds a bracket, and I pried the one side up here, gently pried the other side up. The injectors came out. Then took my tool, pried it up right here just a little bit, got that loose, and then this end right here did not want to come out. So I have this tool, which I've gotten from AutoZone. It's the 9-way slide hammer puller set. I think you can rent it if you need to. And I put that end on right there and hooked the end of the fuel rail, gave it a quick slap. The injector rail came out and they just slid right out. Before you take all of this stuff out, you'll want to remove the coolant. Another thing you'll need to do is right down in here, see these little cute lines? Well, they go in right there, and then right here on this side for coolant recirculation. They have to come out in order to take your thermostat housing out. And you also need to drain your coolant. I bought this tool a long time ago. It works amazing for vacuuming out coolant. So easy, you don't make near the mess. And then one other thing you will have to take off is your fuel rail lines. That's a 17mm. Then let's see, these right here, there's, as you can see, down in these holes, there's 4 bolts, and then there's 4 bolts across through here, and then one more on the front that holds it in, and that's what holds your intake on. There's a few little hoses and clips. For instance, this goes into the intake. All you got to do if you want to unhook it, push it down like that. There's really not a hard job, just kind of time consuming. you know, buy you a few special tools like a crow's foot to do this job. Rent your slap hammer if you don't have one. It'll make this job a lot easier. And I hope this video helps, even though it's not exactly a step-by-step. It just kind of answers some questions that people have. If you want a step-by-step video, I don't do those. Anyway, fix your own crap. Save yourself some money.